This should be interesting. Come on, home stretch, baby! Gotta grind out for a bit longer and not fucking die. Dying would be bad. I'm going to try to not do that. Not do that. My god, you know, the one foray I try into like voicing the characters, which was fucking Hotline Miami. Nobody watched it. So, well, you know what they say. Fuck me then, right? Yeah. Well, if we want better loot, we have to go to deeper depths. But there's a gene twister down there, so I'm not super enthusiastic about diving down when that could sweep over me and take a bunch of my shit. A heavy pounding on the airlock announces the arrival of the CNT supply van's delivery bot. Please sign here, it mumbles as it tosses your supply package into the sleeve. However, before you can sign, it fires up the van's thrusters and disappears into the Nebula. Yeah, it sounds like most delivery services. Okay, I don't know if this gene twister is not going to go swinging up, so even though I was planning on raiding this ship, I'm going to give it a pass. Okay, door's locked. Seems like a suitable target. Getting right off the bat. Oh, that's not good. Timed it perfectly. Let's requisition something, shall we?
The form Betamax 89 has been replaced with the Betamax 52. Due to total lack of interest, please hand in all copies of Betamax 89 to enable swift disposal.
Spunky?
Oh. There's a very long hallway. Hey, yeah, we're not doing that.
Could murder some big mix right now.
Okay. Hate these cubicles. Finally got the one I was after.
That you seem to prophecy, and I take it upon myself to wind them up.
The next key, HC9, will be issued on a red form and not a blue form.
And we bail.
C, N, T, news of the day. Form F51 has been deprecated.
Why do we need Volt for body fluid? That's a fucking weird one. Yeah, pretty much everything left needs Volt. I have 13 torpedoes! Oh, I could take on the whole pirate fleet. Just fucking, crap them out the back of the Steve and let them fly. Fly, my birdies. Fly. Where is a Krell Mart? I mean, I'm just trying to speed this along, and it's taking a while. I mean, theoretically, the items I need should just be in the Nebula somewhere. Well, there is only one place that void whale could be going. Not that it particularly matters, considering... that door is closed.
Are you near the end of your journey through life? systems on it.
Security offline. Please instruct janitorial staff to commence cleaning. Thank you. Security systems restored. Additional cleaning activities may result in death. Thank you for your cooperation.
Security systems restored. Additional cleaning activities may result in death.
Are you near the end of your journey through life? Donate your organs now and give your family cash and check.
Oh, we found the security bot. I really wish I'd use this more often, but it's not good for every occasion. Nothing in this game is good for every occasion. You have to set your arsenal based on what you're up against. been getting so much Rifter nuclei, but I don't even use the damn thing.
Keep young and virile with our new essential fluids package.
Oh, we have rad spikes for days.
Emergency biofluid cleanup in the organ marked.
Subdermal pouch. This uterus is worthless.
I think the atomic clock is the most expensive item. Yeah, the only thing holding us back on the fucking body fluid is the vault. I am not going back on another ship that is constantly on fire. Oh, I do appreciate the fact that at least for one enemy, it just instantly disapparates them out of existence. No muss, no fuss, just gone. I'll come back in here.
Oxygen at 50%.
The tourists are just enjoying their time on this ship that is stuck in a rift and slowly turning them into hideous monsters. God's sakes, up on the chair, over the railing. Really? The impassable rail? You know what, fine, fuck it.
Oxygen at 50%.
And might I say so, fuck your shit.
I guess I'll join the waiting line.
Well, that was a convenient way of dealing with that problem.
Please do not molest the janitorial staff. Remember, we're here to clean up your mess.
Oxygen levels critical.
Yeah, I can head to Atmo next. Finally found our target.
Oxygen at 50%.
Finally exploded. Did ya have a problem? Did ya? You piece of shit. Let's bail.
Live life the Lux way, because you're worth it.
Literally nothing to worry about aside from the security.
64 must now be handed in to be marked. If your handwriting is over 80% illegible, a 40% salary compensation is liable.
Security systems restored. Additional cleaning activities may result in death. Thank you for your cooperation.
I haven't said it before, which I think I have. Keeping your client alive, especially if you've put the time into getting therapy for beneficial traits, and amassing a huge quantity of ammunition like I have, it's just really useful and important.
Please take care while filling out forms. Failure to do so may result in further forms.
They were crowding me. Oh no, boss with a trusty screw? Bosses get 10 times the health. This thing would have like 300,000 health. No fucking way. Okay, so I need to determine what I need specifically. Plas, we are overabundant, and I think it's the same story for bio. So if we can sell them and, like, pick up... It's basically just Volt. We need as much Volt as we can get. Not sure if this is something that I can even, like, do in a Krell Mart, but see what happens. Let's see where that puts us. Never thought a trip to a Krell Mart would be so useful. But we do need some data. Not much, though. And we have an Otori ship ahead, which means that theoretically we can find some data there. Okay, we want to hem in PupBot.
Turbulent life situations are smooth with a Notori pet.
There's some data.
Oxygen at 50%. I do love it when all security is subverted.
Okay. I think we're ready to return. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll have to get sent back out, but it seems unlikely. But let's let the cavalcade of events unfold. We're there, finally. Hopefully, the only way I could be screwed over is if any of these are required in multiple, but I don't think that they are.
Employee retention protocols require me to state the following. Wow. Now, let's return to the Void Ark and restart
Second
the
class
FTL
citizen.
drive.
Oh, that's better than we are. We're not
In
even considered a
recognition of
citizen.
your behavioral competency, WCG is delighted to offer you a sentence reduction of 16 days. This reduction will largely offset the sentence for counterfeiting a citizen card.
No, it won't.
Oh dear, it looks like you've tried to use an unregistered citizen card. Did you forget to register your citizen card with HR? I'm sorry, do you want to use the HR computer? Because that would require the HR computer to have not been stolen. Don't worry, I'm sure you can find the parts to construct one.
Oh, here's the thing it's important to note. The FTL is working. There is nothing wrong with the drive itself. We just can't go anywhere because Baxter's a bureaucratic asshole.
Please contain your excitement while I issue you a bonus client care package. Your action items. Obtain a tactical computer, a wiring diagram, and a mouse ball, but don't neglect your work-life balance.
Round door.
Client feedback. Keep kicking goals in the fashion you have been kicking them. Going forward, an HR computer will provide us with a significant competitive advantage.
Booting. Loading emotional intelligence module. Initializing org matrix. Registering unregistered citizen card. Time to registration, 6 months. Press turbo button to accelerate processing. Turbo processing initiated. Warning, system overheat. Prepare for plasma venting.
Babby's first PC build.
It looks like you are in need of another client care package. Did you know use of turbo mode requires a water cooling system? Your new action items. Obtain body fluid, Cool Pops wrappers, and water-based lubricant.
Yeah, did I know? Did you know, Bax? Huh? Did you know? Because you pretty much just let me... Yeah, fuck you. Part 3.
Excessive consumption of Cool Pops is not part of a healthy work-life balance.
Turbo processing reinitiated. System update required. Press any key if you do not wish to not interrupt the system update. No key press detected. System update downloading. Error. Interplanetary receiver required. Press any key when receiver connected.
I'm afraid your attempt to connect the interplanetary receiver has failed for the following reason. There is no interplanetary receiver. It looks like we need to kick around some motivational strategies. How's this? If you look for parts to build a new receiver, I'll terminate the succession planning I'm currently engaged in vis-à-vis your position.
In other words, just dumping you into open space because you're not immediately getting on your next task and just replacing you with another, client.
It's great that we were able to negotiate a win-win position. Issuing care package. Your action items: obtain a roulette wheel, a handset, and an atomic clock.
And I think this should do it.
Once the FTL drive is restarted, the Void Ark can return to the SOM client processing center. Your agitated state is no doubt due to your anticipation of this event.
There's still holes in the ship.
Downloading software update. Core competencies enhanced. Turbo processing initiated. Registering unregistered citizen card. Warning, invalid vessel coordinates.
Oh dear. It looks like HR forgot to process Circular 983, which made location-based registration null and void.
Argument rejected. This vessel is not where it should be. Solution computed. Destroy this vessel. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Hey, look, Baxter, it's an even bigger stickler for the bureaucracy than you are!
I can see that this self-destruct sequence could be distressing to some stakeholders. Perhaps turbo mode is no longer optimal.
Turbo processing terminated. Time to destruct. 6 months.
All right, let's mobilize our resources to update the registration certificate. I have a feeling that another care package is in order.
Oh no, it looks like it's once more into the breach.
Please obtain ink, a CNT stamp, and a laminator. I appreciate your passion for excellence in all areas. That's why I know you will be sure to doubly laminate the registration certificate.
Now, the final movement.
I will be filing a special commendation for your assistance in updating our paperwork.
Validating vessel coordinates. Current location, Sargasso Nebula. Citizen card registration complete.
And again, we could have jumped at any time. We just needed the
Thank you, Client, for restarting the FTL drive. Now, let's get you desiccated in preparation for FTL travel. I've noted your application to remain in hydrated form. Good news, your application has been rejected.
Client X83.
Bax unit reporting late arrival. Due to staff turnover, operational matters were outsourced to clients. Some clients have been prematurely released from care due to end-of-life events.
And yeah, that's the officers that the screws are based off of.
Special commendation awarded. 10 merits credited to client account. File note: illegal client activities include forgery, murder, theft, release of plasma on WCG property and software piracy. Recommendation: indefinite detention.
So, for doing everything we were told to do, such is our fate. So all of that, all the effort, all the ships, all the citizens that we battled against, the horrid abominations, the close calls, all to end up a sack of dust orbiting a planet, one among what looks like billions. If we hadn't done it, we'd still be stuck in the Nebula and we'd still be stuck in a sack. We ended just as we began. It was all for nothing. You did all of it. For nothing. Well, not necessarily for nothing. Now they know the pirates are there and will likely go after them, and at least theoretically the clients that weren't rehydrated might have a chance of one day being released. But at best, your client is a martyr. Because now you will drift helpless forever as a potato bag filled with human dust around this planet. And that's why I love this ending, because I knew from the beginning that, like, look, we're fucked. We are totally fucked no matter what we do. It's gonna end bad for us. Either we get killed, or, like, the whole mission fails and we're trapped in the Nebula, or even if we do everything right, or more specifically, since it's impossible to do everything right, assuming we do everything we're told, we'll still be left holding the bag, or in this case, in the fucking bag, and... So yes, everything you were told to do by the Bax unit, or Baxter, everything he got you doing, was you were digging yourself deeper. But what was the option? Because if you didn't do it, you still would have been in trouble. You were screwed whether you did what you were told or if you didn't do what you were told. And there's the nihilism, the futility of it all, that regardless how you went about it, you were fucked. Now for me, I choose to view it as a journey. The destination might be disappointing, but we had some heart-pounding moments. We wasted a bunch of citizens. We painted the universe... We painted the Nebula red. And that's what I'm taking as my win. Technically, we painted the Nebula cyan or teal because the citizens don't bleed red. But yes, our client, throughout it all, Ellen Pittman, just fucking slapped her way through that Nebula, and that is its own reward. That is its own reward. So yeah, that was Void Bastards. If you felt like the ending was a gut punch that came out of nowhere, well, that's unfortunate for you. I saw that coming a mile away. I mean, if you pay any kind of attention to the nuance and the subtlety of this game, it should be clear and apparent to you from the start exactly how it's going to go. And like I said, it's not going to go well. And yeah, I enjoy it. Now, I don't have the Tidy DLC because I got this off of Epic when it was free, and I'm glad that I did. But yes, you earn a maximum of brownie points for each mission, and these bonus challenges get progressively more difficult because you need to have a certain number of brownie points to get to the higher ones. And the thing is, your So what do we have here? Yeah, this is a stealth one that I kind of like. You can tell because I've already played it. But yeah, here we go. So, actually, in order to check it... So yeah, you earn 1 bounty point for normal, 2 for hard, 3 for hard bastard, and then you have to trigger Iron Man for an extra one. That's 1 client. If you die, it's game over completely. And Crumbling Nebula is the reason why I don't return to the Void Ark, because especially late game, if you go back to the Void Ark with Crumbling Nebula in effect, like I said, there's nothing to loot. So you will run out of fuel before you get to, like, a ship that hasn't been just destroyed by the Nebula. It also, like, crushes you down to the 5th depth. You have a lot less control over the pacing. So because I've been playing it in these modes, well, mostly just mushroom management, because this is a challenge that actually gives you, an advantage, because, yes, NPCs are tougher, but it's a darkness effect. So basically, they only notice you if you're right on top of them. So particularly singular tough NPCs, not like swarms of smaller ones, because they tend to just flood the ship, but singular tough NPCs you can deal with very easily in that mode. Oh, I actually did this one too. Enemies drop loads of junk, but parts are rare. Craft your way through the smaller nebula with the parts locker, and the entire workbench starts unlocked. Yeah, that's another one I did. So yeah, like I said, Void Bastards. If you have the means, get it, play it. I mean, if you've watched this far, I understand that it's spoiled. Oh, which one is it? Is it audio only or? There we go. I understand if the ending is spoiled for you now, but yeah, it's a good game. It's fun to play. That's my key point. It's a fun game to play. I mean, if you were expecting some kind of grand conclusion, like I said, you must have been comically missing the whole gist, the whole point of what was happening. Because it's the writing was on the wall from the start. You were screwed no matter how you went about it, and so it is. Enjoy yourself in the Nebula. You know, I mean, it's sort of the thing I point out that is, people who play stuff like Battle Royales, you have 100 and 150 whatever players in an arena, and only one player or one team of players can emerge victorious. And statistically speaking, unless you're super god tier skilled, odds are you're going to be on the losing end of that equation, but people still derive joy from playing it. So don't wag a finger at me, because the story of Void Bastards comes to an unsatisfying conclusion. It's the journey that brings you there. And I mean, some would argue also that the looting, the endless looting, is also very Battle Royale. And how can I like Void Bastards if I hate a Battle Royale? The thing is, Void Bastards, while it has a random element, you can tactically sort yourself out. Like, you can select the right weapons for the right enemies, you can avoid boarding ships. From a strategic level, you have a lot of control and agency. That doesn't exist in a Battle Royale. Your enemies are also bots, which means that they have exploitable behaviors. It's an issue of your skill as a player as opposed to putting your skill up against, somebody who pumps a lot of G Fuel and streams for, 12 hours a day. So much so that they could quite literally tie one arm behind their back and put a blindfold on and sleep, and they'd still, crank 90s on you. So, I apologize to anybody to whom the last paragraph of dialogue may have been taking a shit on you, but, yeah. So, Void Bastards. Good game. I enjoyed it. I have been NeX. Again, the way that's going to be cut is going to be different. I'm going to keep the completed set at the end, just so that you can see from my perspective how it went, but I'm rambling. This was originally going to be filler. It became a lot longer running than I expected, but I've enjoyed it. I hope everybody out there is staying happy and healthy. Thanks to my subscribers. Do please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And all of my viewers out there, please, fare thee well.